All right, this video is, excuse me, this video is going to be very narrow for people who are in a county or city that has rejected the Second Amendment sanctuary. I've been asked, what can we do about that? Well, just because a city or county rejects a Second Amendment sanctuary agenda item doesn't mean we can't go back and let's try to reinvent the wheel. I've created a very, very simple resolution that probably no board of supervisors and no city council could really say no to. It just says this: call it a resolution to protect the U.S. and Virginia constitutions. It doesn't have to be a sanctuary bill. This is all symbolic, but it's making a statement to Richmond ultimately. Whereas, insert the county, Virginia Beach, for instance, a city in the Commonwealth of Virginia recognizes all of the rights protected by the United States Constitution and the Virginia State Constitution. Whereas, certain legislative action may be determined to be in violation of certain rights and privileges of the citizens of this city. Whereas, it is the intent of this body to take every lawful step necessary to preserve, protect, and defend the rights of those living in the community. Therefore, the agencies under the control of this body are directed to take any lawful action to resist enforcement of laws that may violate the protections afforded by the U.S. and Virginia constitutions. And further, the elected representatives of the state government are on notice that this city will do anything within its power and use any public resources as necessary to protect the lawful rights of its citizens, and therefore our state representatives are expected to enact laws for the good of all of its citizens and not a particular party or ideology. So, if you failed in your Second Amendment sanctuary city, or if it is not gaining traction, shift the argument. Make them declare that they recognize that all of the rights in the Second Amendment, including, are going to be observed in that county. Let them send a message to Richmond that we expect the elected representatives to elect laws that benefit everyone. If you're going to make hundreds of thousands of people felons overnight by a certain law that might make a prohibited weapon illegal in the future, then that doesn't benefit all of the Commonwealth. That doesn't benefit the citizens of the Commonwealth. And so come at it a different way, Facebook. You have sent me many resolutions. Some of them are getting shot down, and I get that. And you're facing some hostile board of supervisors. Walk away from the Second Amendment sanctuary request in those situations and ask for a resolution to protect the U.S. and Virginia constitutions. Who could say no to that? So I typed up a resolution. Look, I'm not a government attorney, so there could be better ways to tweak this a little bit one way or the other, but use it as a start, run it up, and see if they will enforce it. The point is this: it doesn't matter what it's called. It doesn't matter if it's a Second Amendment sanctuary. It doesn't matter if it's a constitutional sanctuary. It doesn't matter if it's a constitutional city. What matters is that the local governments are telling Virginia, the state government of Virginia, that if you go too far, we're going to do something about it at our level. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what it's called. It doesn't matter what it's said. It's all symbolic to begin with. So see if you can get those pushed through. Stronger language is better, and I don't take away from people who are trying to get the more strong language of the Second Amendment sanctuaries through. But if your county is resisting and pushing back, like maybe Suffolk and my hometown of Virginia Beach, let's try a different approach. Maybe it'll work. Point is something is better than nothing, and I've said that all along. Something is better than nothing, and it will send a message to Richmond the more that come on board. So I hope that helps. Take it, everything I have is yours. Use my arguments, use my resolutions. It's all belongs to the public domain, and run with it, Facebook. Good luck to you who are in those places that there is not going to be a very nice reception. I'm going to one tonight in Hampton, so we'll see how it goes up there. But Keep fighting. Take care of Facebook.